Man, it's dark. Can't see anything. There we go. A little light. Ugh. I don't know if anybody's going to join or not, but we're here. We are here. Get some agua. Look at this guy in the back, man. Look at this guy. Say what's up. I don't know. I don't have a name for him yet, but maybe in the future. It's October, right? Let's see. Mute my desk. If you guys are in the chat, let me know. Say what's up. Hit a like on the chat. How are we feeling post yesterday? Let me know. I'm putting on the game right now. I can't show it, unfortunately. But we're going to take a look at a couple things. Let's see. I still can't believe we lost, man. Christina, Real Madrid faced Dortmund, Liverpool. How are we feeling about those fixtures after yesterday? I'm not feeling good, Christina. I'm not feeling good. How are you feeling? Hannah, what's happening? Mendy needs to warm up the bench for a few games. 100%, man. Y'all, I just want to come on here and chat about it. I'm rewatching some of the highlights. When was Arda Güler's chance? Oh, my goodness, man. I can't show it, but I'm rewatching Arda Güler's chance right now on the 89th, almost 90th. Great run. Great ball by Modric. I thought earlier, he should have brought it down. I think he probably just needs to dive into that header more so than anything. But it's all good. Yeah. Facing Dortmund, don't feel good. Facing Liverpool, don't feel good. I guess it's going to be interesting with Adeyemi if he's hurt or if he's good to go. I don't know. What do y'all think? How are we feeling about yesterday, though? Let me know. Like I said, I just want to come on here. We could take a look at some of the ratings and stuff yesterday. Like I said, I've been watching a little playback and stuff yesterday. I cannot believe we missed some chances. Had to delete Instagram because of these Barcelona fans. That's what happens. Barcelona fans are funny, though, to me. Zach Erdy. I feel like a lot of the times they're happier that they hate Real Madrid, I think, more than they like Real Madrid. Or more than they like Barca. Obviously, they don't like Real Madrid. They hate Real Madrid more than they like Barcelona. That's how I feel sometimes. But I don't know. It's all good. I'm going to pause it here, so I'm not sharing anything bad. Let's do cam and first monitor. Okay, cool. All right, everybody can see this. I want to build a lineup for the match tomorrow. I'm going to do it probably later on for my video later today. So, obviously, let me know what y'all think. Lunin, obviously, in the back since Courtois is hurt. I don't know how long he's going to be out for. I have no idea. I guess we're still going with Carvajal even after yesterday's performance. You don't really have a choice there. When it comes, this is going to be a little interesting. Militao, I mentioned it on Twitter. I mentioned it in the video yesterday. Apparently has a thigh issue. And so let's see if there's anything new with Militao. See, this is what I talked about before. I don't know. He's arrived, so 3 minutes ago, he's arrived to undergo test. So we'll see what happens. I don't think he plays in this one, though. I really don't. It's going to be Tchouaméni, in my opinion. Tchouaméni plays here. And then I think Rudiger for the next one. Quasi, bad performance from all the guys. It's true. Quasi, we were just recapping. I'm watching a little bit. and we're gonna build the lineup for tomorrow or for the match on Saturday. So let me know what you think. What do you guys think of my buddy in the background? This guy right here. I think he's kind of fun. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. And I don't see a world anymore that we can actually start Ferland Mendy until he comes on and actually proves he will go forward. Prabhat, do we have a chance to qualify still if we lose, draw against Dortmund, Liverpool, and AC Milan? I don't know. Let me go to here's Fabrizio. Fabrizio tweeted it earlier. Let's see. I'm looking for the maybe he put it on his Instagram. Champions League. I thought they had the... Okay, guess not. Okay, that's fun. Maybe. Your buddy reminds me of Mendy's performance yesterday. That's a good one. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty spot on. That's pretty spot on. Okay. That's the back four. What do y'all think of the back four for the Villarreal game? That's what I'm thinking. Now, I think it's this. I think it's this again. Camavinga, I was rewatching. Camavinga was a lot better than I think we initially thought in the last one. I thought he was better. I don't know. I mean, granted, he's just coming back from injury and stuff like that too, so take it with a grain of salt. But looking at his stats yesterday, he gets the yellow card. Sure, he gets the penalty. Don't think it's his fault. 92% passing, 50 touches. Long balls were good. Where's his ground duels? One. He was fouled a ton. He also fouled 4 times. So I thought he was decent. I'm putting Camavinga in there, especially if Tchouaméni is going to be playing center back. I think that's what's going to be happening. Jude gets rolled out. Fede gets rolled out. And I don't know what time it is in Turkey, but I know it's Arda Güler time here for Real Madrid. He needs to be starting. That needs to be the midfield right now, moving forward for Real Madrid. If we're going to be doing this 4-4-2, the diamond, right? I just think that there's no world that we can live in that he's not playing all the time right now. What do y'all think? I just... He comes on, he creates chances, man. Like, look it over here. I think it said, like, 1 chance created or something. Missed. Okay, there's no way. I counted 3 at least yesterday that he actually did. So that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. 6.9, don't... SofaScore doesn't tell you everything. Take it with a grain of salt. But, yeah, I thought he was actually pretty solid. That's the lineup I would have. Because I think you're getting a lot more control here. What do you all think? Let's see. Join chat message. See. That's what I'm thinking. And then up top, gotta put Vinny. And then since we don't know about Rodrigo, I think that's what I'm doing. I think that's the lineup for Villarreal. Let me know what y'all think. I just think a couple things that this happens. These are the 2 better strikers, attackers in the world that you have. You could argue Rodrigo could come in if he's a sub, if he's still coming back from injury. Mbappe still didn't look 100%. I think Fran can overlap with Vinny, and that's been Vinny's issue, is that nobody's overlapping with Vinny. Like, Mendy's refused. That's fair, you think? Yeah. Okay. I don't think that's too much to ask. Does Carlo Ancelotti listen to me at all? Probably not. But if we lose again, he's probably done. dude, if we lose against Villarreal, back-to-back losses like that, and international break, I think that's the perfect opportunity to cut ties. Do I want it to happen? No, obviously not. I want Carlo to win. I think it'd be a little extreme, but I could see it. You know. Like I said, though, too many times yesterday, Vinny, if you look over at his heat map, okay, I want everybody to take a look at this. He doesn't overlap Mendy ever. He never does. And so Vinny would get it over here, and he's constantly saying, okay, he's drawing two defenders, and he wants you to go. And Mendy refuses to take on the other defender to bring him away from Vinny so that Vinny can either drive it through or go to the top of the box. And that's just not what is happening right now at all. So I think Fran can do that because where is Fran? Okay. Fran's playing, look, he's just playing more. He's playing further up. And did he have a great game yesterday? No, he didn't have a great game. We haven't replaced Marcelo, Casemiro, Tony. We have to replace them next summer. Good call. Okay. So, Marcelo, obviously Marcelo is like 1 of 1 though. Casemiro, same thing. I think Tchouaméni can eventually grow into it. I'll be honest, the more I'm watching, and Tchouaméni doesn't like this position, and so maybe ultimately it leads to him eventually leaving. He's a pretty good center back. Let me know what y'all think, because I think he's actually pretty good there. He does not like that position at all. I like his size there. I like, we've seen, I can't give you an example right now, but we've seen CDMs move from CDM to center back before. He's got the body type for it, and what that will allow is that you could rotate Rudiger, Militao, and Tchouaméni, and then Camavinga as well could come in. I could see that. I don't know. I also think a world, I don't know if it would help that much. I've not been to Instagram and Facebook since the match. I ran for my life. Smart. Guys, I post on TikTok like some of the clips and stuff on there. It's so toxic with those Barcelona fans. It's so funny to me. It'll just be like the slightest thing, my smallest prediction ever, and they freak out. Like I said, they hate Real Madrid more than they like Barcelona, I swear. Maybe not all of them. Seems like a lot of them, though. Seems like a lot of them do that. I'm trying to think. Could you have a world where you move Camavinga to left back? I'm trying to think if that could work. And then he could invert into the midfield. I don't know if Rudiger, you want him over at left back, and then I don't know. I'm just talking out loud. But yeah, Fran Garcia needs to be starting. Ferland Mendy cannot start anymore. Like, there's no world, man. No world he can be starting anymore. I don't get it. Same thing goes with Arda. I think when Brahim comes back, he can play the 10. But I think this could allow Güler to play. You can actually give the ball to Arda, and he can actually drive it forward through the defense, through the midfield, and distribute it out to Vinny and Mbappe. I think that would work. And then also, Arda could rotate to the right, and you can actually have some attacks. So if Vinny moves to the left and Mbappe moves more central, Arda can move to the right, Valverde can overlap, Carvajal can overlap. We can get more of that. Tchouaméni might not enjoy playing center back. We won't get the best out of him, and I think he's too slow to play CDM. So down way too much. Quasi, I think that's the thing, though. People think that he's been linked with, Liverpool and stuff? Cisco Kid says A. Nice. Does Tchouaméni, is he long-term? Is he here long-term? I don't know. That's the ultimate question. I know people were like, "Oh, we should get Rodri and stuff." There's zero chance that we get him, and there's zero desire for it too. He's 28, just towards ACL. That is not the time. And plus, you'd have to pay for him. No. Bellingham too didn't express me this season. The only decent game I saw him play this season was the Super Cup against Atalanta. Man, that Atalanta game was disgusting from Bellingham. But since we're talking about that, I think maybe we should take a look. And what's the difference between that game and then this game? Bertan, appreciate the love. Appreciate you guys coming in. I just want to come on here. I had some time today, a little lunch break for you, boy. Don't think he's a Real Madrid player, sadly. I don't think so. How Carlo treats Arda. Bertan, what do you think of the lineup? This is what... For Villarreal, guys, this should be the lineup. I don't see a world that anything changes in this. Unless Mbappe is not healthy, sure. And I talked about it too. I put it on Twitter, guys, and I mentioned it in the video too if you saw it. But apparently, Rodrigo was hurt, right? Now, somebody commented on the video saying, oh, he got hurt after the game against Atletico. I didn't see that happen. So if you guys saw that, let me know. I didn't see that happen. But that is why Endrick got pushed into that starting 11. I do not think that was something that we wanted to be doing at all. So Arda have come clutch for us. He himself isn't ready, bro. Arda have come clutch for us, but he himself isn't ready. I don't think, maybe not Quasi, maybe not fully, but I don't know. I just, he's a playmaker, man. And when you're missing Brahim right now, like, you need somebody in there. Put Arda in the Fede for the Saturday to rest and bring Fran Garcia in. Okay, so so if you moved it back to 4-3-3, do we do this? We do this. And we could do... I like this. What do you guys think of that? Do you guys prefer this one? I like this. I just think you're asking a lot from the midfield. Managerial. Yesterday, Madrid just let them win. 0 press, no ball control, no proper press, nothing. It's bad. Yeah, we have midfielders who do a lot. I like the hearts, like the last 100. Okay. Good reactions. Endrick isn't ready to start a match anymore. No, Zachary, he's not. Again, he was kind of thrusted into that lineup yesterday. So that is why it happened. And again, dude, like, Endrick shouldn't have started that one. But again, the situation, if Rodrigo's hurt, what can you do about it? You know, what can you do? You kind of had to play him right away. You can't play Mbappe. He was going to have to play a lot of minutes anyways in that. And also, he's 18. He's the youngest Real Madrid player ever to start in the Champions League. So I'm not that mad about it. And Bobby, like I said, he's 18. He's got a lot of time to develop and stuff. And so I'm not going to take it out on Bobby. I thought he had a really good chance in the last one. He probably should have scored. But it's okay. I like that a lot. Put Arden Fed it. Yep. He was the best player last night with the least playing time. No, Bertan, best attacker for sure. Vinny was bad. Bertan, you're right. Vinny was bad yesterday. But like I said, I was rewatching on this tab. I can't show you guys because copyright reasons. But so many times, Vinny, and I'll go full screen for this one. I'll do full screen. There's so many times that Vinny has the ball, and it's Endrick. And Endrick, he doesn't know what to do to come and support him yet, right? But the second thing is, and I saw somebody else talk about it too in one of their videos, Mendy does not overlap ever. And so when you have the two defenders on Vinny, he wants to create and either go down the line or cut inside. If he has the two defenders on him, he needs the left back to overlap with him to pull one of the defenders off. He's not doing that ever. And so there's nothing much you can do there when you're getting zero help from Ferland Mendy. That is why Fran Garcia coming in. And he should start the first 45. If we can get a lead and then you want to bring in Mendy, that's fine to me. So he was bad, Bertan. I don't disagree with you. But again, situational awareness from him and his positioning. Nobody was really helping him either. I will be critical of him, though, and if we go back to the cam, is the shot selection. I feel like he just went from 7.0 to 7.1. The shot selection here, I don't know if I can make this bigger. I don't think so. Okay. They're just not, like, this is right at the keeper. This is, I talked about in the video. That's not even close. That's not even close. And then that's right at the keeper. So, which I don't even remember this one. What is this one? He had it at 0.03 XG. Yeah, so this had no business at all of happening there. So, let's see. Vinny was so bad. Jameer, if I said it wrong, I'm sorry. The thing is, we got very excellent season 23-24. Therefore, for the season, expectations too high. Well, I mean, we are not that bad, though. Ancelotti still break Madrid record as unbeatable team in La Liga. Yeah, we just have high expectations coming into this year, which I don't think is wrong. I don't think it's wrong for us to have those expectations. So now we should play 4-3-3 instead of 4-4-2. In my opinion, we could do better at the 4-3-3. Managerial, I agree. I talked about it in the video yesterday if you missed it. But, man, I 100% agree with you. Like, I just don't know if Rodrigo's fit. I don't know if he's fit enough. So it's kind of the issue. Quasi. Remember, guys, Ancelotti have never won a league back-to-back seasons, and so don't expect us to win the Liga. That's true. Neo, why you need him to overlap if there's already many players on the left? Jude plays there and Mbappe too, despite Vinny. Well, because you need him to pull a defender away. Because, like, I can't show you exactly what I'm talking about, but you basically need him to pull a defender away for Vinny to cut inside. Because when Vinny's here, and I think a foot builder, is it this one? Is it lineup builder? Yeah. Nope, not that one. Okay, all right. I think it's this one. Can I move these around? Can I move it around? Okay, I'll try to explain it as best as possible. Let me do this. Okay. So when he's here, nobody is coming in. Let me just see if I can just do Vinny. Sure. Okay, sweet. Endrick. Oh, finally they got Endrick here. We're not going to do the whole lineup, but we'll throw some bodies in here. Okay. So Endrick is staying like central, and Vinny's here. In Bellingham, and we'll put in Fran. Actually, we'll put in Mendy, even though I thought he was poor. Okay. Mendy's staying back here, and Bellingham's here, and Vinny's here, and he's got two defenders here. If Mendy runs out here, he can pull a defender, and then Vinny can pass it to him. And in an ideal world, you can cross it into the box, and Endrick can come in, and Bellingham can crash down. But what's happening is this is what's happening. And Endrick, like I said, doesn't know exactly what to be doing. He probably should be running inside, cutting through here, and then you have Carvajal and Fede Valverde overlapping over here and cutting into the box. But nobody was helping. So Vinny's basically taking on two defenders, and then he's probably having to beat another center back and a goalkeeper. And you're just asking a lot, man. You're just asking so much of him to be able to actually do that. So let's see. His job is defending. It's defending, but this is what my whole point is with the defending, is if you're defending for what? With 0-0 in the game. That's why you bring Fran Garcia in, you get a 2-0 lead, you get a 3-0 lead, and then you substitute for Mendy. Because then all he has to do is defend. He doesn't need to worry about overlapping. We don't need that second goal, that third goal. We should be up enough then. Mbappe looks like he's scared. Coming back from injury, tough to know. He doesn't do anything, though, in this game. He doesn't even get if we look, guys, go back here. No shots. No shots. Nothing on target. Touched the ball 17 times. Pretty poor passing. Yeah, he did absolutely nothing. Nothing in that one at all. So what can you expect from him? I don't know. More than that, you would think if you're one of the best players in the world. I feel like the ball wasn't going to him as well. He kind of had to force himself to get the ball a couple times. Can be critical of him. I expect that, But let's see. The earlier they started playing 4-3-3 formation, the better for the club. 4-4-2 is awful. When there's no creativity in the midfield. Agreed. Nobody wants to drive the ball forward and make runs. We're so reliant on long balls, and there's no... I mean, I love Fede Valverde. I love Jude Bellingham. I love Camavinga. Camavinga can do it. Camavinga can make the runs with the ball through the midfield and pass it out, do through balls and stuff like that. Him coming back from injury, only getting, 60-ish minutes in that one? When did he get out? 67. Okay, let's see. Just catch him. Pimped. named Slickback. Vinny, Mbappe, Valverde, and Jude cannot break down low blocks either. Guys like Rodrigo, Arda, Modric, Cruz, and Kama can. Yep, you're right. That's like I said, Valverde and Jude are great, but Valverde is a box-to-box midfielder. Like, that's just what he does. He's not going to be driving the ball. He probably can, and that's maybe one of the things that, these players are still young enough where you can level up, and that's really where you can start exceeding and becoming like an all-time great, is if you can do those things. The midfield has no balance a lot of times, or holders were in each other's spaces. 4-4-2 just expedites the problem. Yep. I think the team came into the season overconfident. Probably, you win. Here's the thing. You win Champions League, you win La Liga, and then you add in arguably one of the best players in the world in Kylian Mbappe. You have really high expectations coming into this year, so I'm not that surprised that they came overconfident. We move the ball way too slow. Our attacks are predictable. Quasi, that is 100% spot on. We move the ball so slow. The build-up play, I feel like grandmas could get back out there and defend some of those attempts. It's awful. Every single time. If you go watch Barcelona, watch some of these teams, watch Chelsea, their attack, they're quick with the passes. It's 1-2, go. Like they're passing it so fast to each other, and the defense isn't ready. And so where Real Madrid, it's just slow. And it seems like for us, so much of it too is let's spray the ball out from Militao, from Rudiger, these long balls. And then basically one of the wingers, we're hoping that we can catch a body inside and cross into the box, and hopefully we can get a goal. But it's like let's pass it and just walk it into the back of the net. Sometimes we're not even taking good shots. I don't get it. Carlo needs to rotate. Loki's 100%. 100%. Real play mirror image. That's why Carvajal is playing so front. And Real play with ball with three guys at the back. It would be too risky if many go front too. It's the way it is. Maybe. If they would be winning every game, then it's no discussion about Mendy. Midfield is simply playing rugby, no-brainer runs. That's all. Yeah, you're true. That's true. I watched the game. Mbappe wasn't getting the ball. He even went deeper to get the ball by himself. Midfielders was not connecting with him on attacks. No, Gifts, you're right. He had to go to the midfield to get the ball. I don't understand. I couldn't even believe he was out there a couple times. I was like, where is he? Put Arda for Jude or for Fede. One of them should get rested yesterday. Both looks tired. Yep. Do you think Real Madrid needs a new manager, Sean? If we lose a couple more, probably. I think the issue though is like if we're asking for a new manager, is when do you want him? Because if you fire Carlo Ancelotti right now, you are not getting Xabi Alonso. There's zero chance, I would say, that Xabi Alonso would leave Leverkusen in the middle of the season after winning Bundesliga, after making it to the Champions League. He's not leaving that team anytime soon. So then we're probably off to get Zuzu again, Zinedine Zidane, right? Could Zuzu work and maybe help this team? Yeah, but he's going to want a long-term contract. This is not a rental. I guess you guys could say you could we could get Klopp, right? We could go get Klopp. Maybe we could get Klopp. I just don't know if that's that much of an upgrade or not. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think here. I will put a poll. Next coach, because I think this is Carlo's last year no matter what. Wait for Xabi. Okay. Starting a poll right now. Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious, because I think that's our three options. You got Xabi Alonso that you wait for. You can go get Zuzu now, or you can go get Klopp now. Because I think Klopp's, dude, you've had a holiday. Like, if you want to come back, you can come back. Also, this is the best job in the world. Bias removed. Nobody can argue with me. This is the best project in the world. The average age yesterday was 25.7 on the pitch. I mean, it's loaded with talent too. Let's see. City play out from the back for fun. They have good midfielders. They have different type of midfielders. Mendy is not cutting it. I need him off the pitch. 100% Cisco. I don't think Madrid have style play. Not right now. Xabi is the right choice. Tio, if I pronounce your name wrong, buddy, I'm sorry to do it. Hi, Dally. How much of an effect does fatigue play into that Lille match after playing on Sunday and then traveling? Also, I think that played a big factor over the game yesterday. I think it's a big factor, man, to be honest with you. It's just we're constantly on to the next match, on to the next one. I can't believe we play Saturday again, honestly. When it came this morning, I said, okay, when do we play Sunday, right? I can make my match preview on Friday. Nope. I got to make it today because we play on Saturday. So I'll make that match preview later today. But yeah, I think TIO, again, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, just let me know in the chat or tweet at me, buddy. I know you follow me on Twitter, so I appreciate you there. Let me know. I think it's a big factor. Fede Valverde's played every single game. Jude Bellingham, since he's been back, played every single game. Vinny's been playing every single game except for the one he subbed on. It's a huge factor, man. Militao got knocked. Carvajal got a little rest. I mean, Fede Valverde has no rest ever. Jude Bellingham basically has no rest. It's a big factor, man. It's a huge factor, in my opinion. Poll right now, 15 votes, 53% for Xabi. Some say Klopp. Interesting. I'll let it keep going for a little bit. Jameer, I don't know how I say it. Funny that we will against all team that Madrid best last time. Dortmund, Atalanta, Liverpool, they will fight so hard for revenge. LMAO. Nope. You are right. You are right. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Let me pull up FootMob in the other window and let's... Oh, wrong one. That's my FIFA stream, and you can't see that either. That's the game. YouTube, you saw nothing. You saw nothing there. Let me pin this so I don't have to even click on it. Okay. Real Madrid. Later today. Upcoming fixtures. Villarreal Saturday. We got Celta Vigo. Dortmund. Oh, man. Dortmund's coming up way sooner than I thought. This is a tough list. This is a tough run. Dortmund. El Clasico. At least we got some rest for El Clasico a little, I guess, right? And then back-to-back, you got a break here, so that's good. Unless we're playing a game in between, which I feel like we probably are. And then Milan, Osasuna, Osa. I want to say Sauna after that. Liverpool. Yeah, it's tough, guys. It's a tough one. And the poll, 50%. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Gist says they're not consistent with the formation. They need to pick a formation, stick to it. That way, the players will play together all the time and get us used to each other. Yeah, you're right. You were right. I think you're kind of rotating a lot just because of the injuries and stuff that happens, so it's all good. Neo, people that want Carlo out are disgusting for me. Dude simply came on 3 years ago and want us double same now. People don't get it. How hard that was. Win the league and Champions League without a striker and number one goalkeeper. LMAO. No, Enio, you're right. I don't want Carlo out. I just know how this fan base works and I know how it operates. And if he loses a couple more, there's zero chance. Like, he's going to lose the fans because at Real Madrid, we expect to win every single match. That's just the truth. Every single match, they're expected to win. You're expected to win every single trophy. And so ultimately, it's always a letdown, a major letdown when you lose. If we would have lost against Atletico, Metropolitano, that's where we lost last year. I could see it, right? But losing to Lille in the way we did, I think that's ultimately where the frustration comes. It lies more there than anything. So it's brutal, 100%, but it is what it is. Guys, I'm catching up with chat, so if I don't see your message or I miss it, I'm sorry. But I'm trying to get to them all. Let's see. Mendy out, Davies in. I don't know why they give him Mendy the 3-year contract. See, if I butcher your name, I'm sorry. Abdullah, I agree. Alphonso Davies 100% needs to be coming in next year. Like, there's zero ifs, ands, or buts about it. He would bring so much to this team. And it's funny because coming into the season, I didn't think that was going to be the case. I was a pretty strong Ferland Mendy supporter because I thought probably one of the better defenders in the world in terms of left backs. I thought he was decent last year. This year, he's been awful. So, yeah, bring me Davies for sure. If Xabi comes to Madrid, he'll have to abandon his tactics and principles. Madrid don't buy players to fit a system or players he wants. Madrid buys players on commercial value. I don't know if that's 100% true. I mean, maybe some of it. Fede Valverde wasn't that. Militao wasn't necessarily that, I guess. I don't know. Maybe somewhat. Gis says, football is not just about winning trophies. They've been playing badly and winning by a lock most of the time. I can't remember the last time in years I enjoyed a Madrid game. Dortmund next in Champions League. Holy moly, they're on fire. No, they're good. They're really good. You simply don't watch football to fact, Carla. Okay. Halibram, hello, Daly. What's happening, man? How's it going? Prob Hot, what has happened to Mbappe? He played so good before he became a Real Madrid player. I think it's him getting used to a different position. So many times if you watch for him for PSG, he's running on the left wing, and when you have Vinicius Jr. over there, he can't do that as much, and so it's adapting to a new position. It's also adapting to not being the main man all the time. I think that has to do with it too. But we've been playing like 12 games, and so in the last one, coming off an injury, I still don't know how fit he is. I guess we'll see against Villarreal. Good thing about Mbappe though is he is not going to France for international break, so he will be in Madrid. He's probably going on holiday or something like that. Let's be real, but getting some rest and recovery, I think that's gonna be good for him. So. Light skin Papi. My issue is nobody plays a poacher position. Jude comes through a ball, and so does Mbappe. For Vinny to be effective, you need to sacrifice touches for positions in the box. Yeah, you're right. Jude had some good moments yesterday, too. We just asked so much of him. And the lineup is just WTF, yeah. Jonathan, what's up, guys? Just saw the live. What's up, Jonathan? How's it going, man? Yeah, we're just doing a little live here. Appreciate you guys all coming in. I know this is last minute. Let me tweet it too. Let me tweet out the link. Didn't even think to do that. Why not? Let's see. Okay. We tweeted. Let's see. Fabrizio Romano just tweeted, though. He said, he retweeted a tweet from March saying Real Madrid are monitoring Trent Alexander-Arnold's contract situation at Liverpool. Current deal expires in June 2025 with no talks underway as of now. Liverpool have not indicated any desire to sell at this stage. There's no indication of players so far. So I'm just seeing if there's a reason he tweeted it. Usually there's a reason he said that. So if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, definitely do. If you have a Twitter, I know not everybody does, but that's the best place to see. I talked about the Mbappe situation with Mendy out. I post there. That's the first place I will post just because it's super easy for me to get out information. So, yeah, definitely follow me on Twitter if you have a Twitter. Link is in the description here. We need to wake up. Otherwise, we will do nothing this season the way we were playing. I don't think we can win the league and Champions League too. True. Mbappe was terrible the last 2 seasons. Pimp, I disagree with you pretty strongly. I'll be honest with you, buddy. Mbappe actually was pretty solid. Let's take a look. Ligue 1. Can I switch the year? God, this thing's terrible sometimes. He had 27 goals last year, man. 100%. Only 6 pens, 7 assists. How do I switch the year? 1 second. We'll switch back here. Mbappe stats. SofaScore. Sure. We're trying to figure out live. I couldn't give you the exact numbers right now, but I thought he was pretty good last year, to be honest with you, buddy. Let's see. Valverde and Bellingham have looked super, super frustrated this past few games. Jonathan, it's because they're just running around having to do everything, and they just don't have any options right now. Like, they're constantly getting back box-to-box midfielders, both of them trying to help in attack, but then nothing is working. Ultimately, if you're going and sacrificing your body and making those runs, doing the defensive work, and then you're winning, it's rewarding. But when nothing's happening, it's got to be so frustrating. Jameer, the fact that Carlos is still struggling to find formation until now is the reason that fans want to sack him. It's been 2 months, but the formation is getting worse. Agreed. Would Trent really be the best option for right back? It's Jonathan. It's a good question. Honestly, I don't know. I think he's young. He would whip balls into the box, but again, we don't have a true center forward. You know who we're missing a ton right now is Joselu. Muhammad says, I don't have Twitter, I have X. And it's Twitter X, same thing. Same thing. Well, Muhammad, follow me on Twitter, buddy. Or X. Follow me on X, guys. There you go. It's hard for me to call it that. I think Alexander-Arnold would be good. His passing would be good. He's a defensive liability. You could say that. But right now we need attackers more than anything. And maybe he would get better. I don't know. I've been kind of mixed feelings with TAA, to be honest with you all. I think he could be really good for us, and then I could also see him getting completely lost. Like we saw against Liverpool before with Vinny. Vinny was cooking him, man. And so if you run into a really good left back, the thing is, though, we kind of have all the good left backs right now with Vinny, Mbappe, and Rodrigo. Rodrigo's a left back. Don't be confused. He's definitely not a right winger. So outside of those, who's the best left wing in the world outside of Madrid? Rafael Leao? Maybe. I'm not too worried about him, I'll be honest. Mohammed says Alexander-Arnold is needed. If Davies is coming, why are they giving Mendy 3-year contract? I don't know what Fran's contract situation is. Let me look. He's still young, and so I think his deal's expiring, and Davies is not for sure happening yet. So I'm looking at Fran's contract. His contract expires 2027, so he's actually still here. So I don't know. Let's see. What was Perez thinking when they signed Mbappe, who plays on the left wing? You're getting an asset for free, right? You still paid him like 160 million signing bonus over, or maybe it's 130. It's something insane. He's getting like 30 million a year signing bonus. So you get him for free, and Mbappe is like Papa Flo's like biggest dream ever, honestly. I still think if you can get one of the best players in the world, you get him, and then you figure it out. That's why you have a coach, right? You basically say, hey, I collected all these assets for you. Figure it out, man. Figure it out. So it's only beginning of this year. He's starting to, wait, hold on. Pimp. So let's look back at the show. You don't watch Mbappe PSG. Mbappe never had a bad season since 2017. It's only beginning of the year. He's starting to slow down. Why do you think we should get Trent or Davies? I just think that Davies and Trent would bring a ton on the attack, and they would overlap really well. And Trent Alexander-Arnold is probably one of the best passers in the world. Davies' speed is incredible. His attacking is incredible too. The thing that I like about Fran over Mendy is that Fran is willing to pass the ball in. He's willing to cross the ball in. Davies is Fran like times 10. He's way faster. His shooting is way better. Can I compare the two, man? I would love to compare the two if I can do it. Davies. Let's see. We're looking right now if I can compare Fran. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Over on SofaScore. So, Davies is 23, guys. 6 foot. But look at this red. Like, crazy compared. And we'll do La Liga versus Bundesliga. Look at, like, on attack, man, he would help Vinny so much on attack. I think it would be incredible. Minutes per game, appearances, big chance, expected assists, 0.72 compared to 0.33. I'm not even going to compare Mendy because Mendy's defensive only, basically. He would bring so this is only 20. Hold on, let's do this here. Look at this, man. That heat map. He had 2 goals, expected goals, 5 assists. I'm telling you, man, he would bring a ton to this team. A ton to this team. That's just my thought. What's your thought about Camavinga return? I thought he was the best player and gave us the long switches that Cruz used to do. I hope he improves. Lightskin Papa, you're right. I was talking about it earlier. I thought he was actually pretty solid rewatching the match, especially him just coming back from injury. I was pretty impressed with him. I was pretty impressed. He's just going to get better, man. I love Camavinga. He just needs to stay healthy. So Trent Hakimi for Carvajal next season and Davies for Mendy. I think Hakimi's going to sign a contract extension with PSG, so don't be surprised if that happens. But it's all good. But yeah, I would take Hakimi too. Chillwire says, I couldn't believe we lost that game. Me too, man. Why can't we get Ramos? He is free. Jameer, it's a good question. I would take Ramos right away. Good player to have, you know. Ricardo, folks who think this is not coaching issue, I'd advise you to take a look at current Barca. We've been poor under Carlo ever since he returned, even with all the games we've won. Yeah, last year, like, we did win everything, but a lot of times I mentioned it in the video. So many times we are winning by like a late goal, or we're drawing because of a late goal and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know. If Mbappe's been bad, like you said, he won't be top 10. Pimp named Slipback. Dally. I'm not talking about Ligue 1. I'm talking about the Champions League and Euros. Mbappe could score 60 goals in Ligue 1. I don't give an F. No, I mean, that's fair. Euros is not his competition for some reason. Did break his nose in like game 2 or 1. I think it was game 1. He broke his nose, and so suffering a little there. I thought he was decent in Champions League. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I guess we'll see as the season goes. I still think he's going to score a lot of goals for us. 50 is my target for him. Will he get there? I don't know. So let's see. Real Madrid renew Mendy's contract because if they want to sell him, they can sell him with a high price. Real do this with every player. Yep. Good call, Mohammed. That's the thing. His contract was expiring next year. You sign him. That way you can 100% sell him if you want to. He's under contract. You'd rather have him under contract and get some. You'd rather get 10 million for him than 0 and let him go on a free. So, yeah, you're right about that. Anymore said we missed Rodrigo. Big time missed Rodrigo in that last one. Big time. Yeah, apparently he had back issues. Somebody mentioned on the comments, I haven't responded yet, but said that happened after the Atletico match, which I didn't see that happen. So if somebody saw that happen, let me know, because I didn't see that. Yeah, I don't know. That's why Endrick started in the last one. And I guess we'll have to see what happens moving forward with that, you know. We'll have to see. Jameer, is Rodrigo injured? How many players who got injured now? The list goes on and on, buddy. The list goes on and on. Let me share my screen. And let's go back to FOTMob. Love FOTMob too. No affiliation. Yet, if you guys are watching FOTMob, let me know. Love it. Let's take a look. Okay. Courtois out. We knew that. He'll probably be back Celta Vigo because he's not going on international break because he doesn't do anything on international break anyways. So he's out. Brahim out mid-December. Ceballos still hurt. Alaba, we already know, is hurt. The new two are... So Militao is hurt right now, apparently, with a muscle injury. Tweeted about it earlier. So he's apparently hurt. And then Rodrigo apparently had some back issues as well. So that is who we are missing right now. So, guys, this is one of the lineups that I mentioned earlier. And if Rodrigo's healthy, play him here. Otherwise, I think we do this. And unfortunately for Fede Valverde, he is back in the lineup. This is what I'm thinking. This is when I make my video later today. This is probably the lineup that I will be going with. But what do you all think? Pimp says scoring goals didn't mean you play well. If you play well consistently, goals will naturally come. How many penalties has Mbappe already got? The number of goals don't. Yeah, it's true. I mean, he's got a couple penalties. I'm trying to think. Probably like half his goals have been penalties so far. He can play better. I don't think he's the issue right now, though. I wouldn't say that. Because, look, he didn't play against Atletico. We struggled there. You know, we probably should have won that one. I actually know we should have won that one, but... Let's see. What do you think about Real Madrid's performance so far? Do you think we can still win it? Ultimately, with the level of players that we have, Sean, I 100% think we can still win it. Will we win it? Probably not. So somebody mentioned it to me and asked me, like, okay, prediction right now. I would say floor is quarterfinals that we get knocked out. It ultimately depends on who you play. I think quarterfinals, but ultimately I think ceiling is, yeah, you could win it all. Right now I don't feel confident at all saying that. So that's just my thought. Just the problem Madrid has right now is not the players. People should put the blame on the coach whose tactics is not what he wants. Yeah. Mbappe is the top UCL scorer last season. Good point, Mohammed. Why can't Carlo use Mendy as center back and give Fran a chance? Only the defense ability from Mendy, but you don't play like this. Other fullbacks play. That's a good call. I'm not against it. Give Rudiger some rest. Maybe we've seen Carvajal do it. I'm not sure. The thing with Rudiger and not Tchouaméni can do it, I guess too. They actually have pretty good ball possession. Like they can actually hold the ball. I don't think Ferland Mendy can. That's just my opinion. So, let's see. He could play it. I'd be worth to try it. Is Alexander-Arnold rumor true? It's true. I'm waiting to see if Fabrizio Romano tweeted about it just a bit ago. I'm curious if there's any update with that. No, he just retweeted it, so I'll probably talk about it in a video or something. Guys, if anything changes with Trent Alexander-Arnold or situations, transfer rumors and stuff, this is your home of Real Madrid football news. I tell you right now, promise, whether it's on Twitter or YouTube, I will be talking about it. If it's concrete, if it's a good chance it happens, I will be making a video and talking about it. So I know everybody in the chat is subscribed, but if you're watching, if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe. And I got you for all the Real Madrid news, so don't worry about it. Hami, Militao is training normally with the team right now. He seems to be okay. Oh, that's good. Good to know. I still wouldn't mind resting him and putting Tchouaméni there, center back, and then you can rotate him. Let's go back to the chat. Back to the chat. I like this view. Let's see. Pimp and Gist are arguing with each other. That's sweet. Jameer Trent is still rumor for now. Yep. Do you think Arda Güler should be a regular starter since we're lacking creativity? I think you have to try anything, Ashan. Like, right now, I would say, yeah, like if you're going to do this 4-4-2, he should probably be the starter because I've been saying that, Bellingham needs to be playing at the 10, making those runs into the box like he was last year where he was getting goal after goal after goal. He's not doing it this year. He has no goals right now. I don't even know if he has an assist right now. I think Arda Güler can create chances. Now, the thing is, we've talked about it with Brahim before. Maybe Brahim's a better sub than he is a starter. Maybe Endrick is a better sub than he is a starter. Maybe Arda Güler's a better sub than he is a starter. I don't think Arda Güler can go out there and play 90 minutes every single match. Physically, I don't think he's going to. He's a little skinny still. He did put up some muscle this summer, so I think that's really good. I just don't think ultimately right now he can go out there and play 90 minutes every single match, especially with the schedule that it is right now. But I rate the kid. I think set pieces, Arda Güler should be playing a lot more. And I just think creativity-wise, he's better. I'd way rather see him. If we're playing somebody who's going to be running forward and being the creative player that we need them to be, give me Arda Güler 10 out of 10 times over Luka Modric right now because Luka Modric has lost a step. You can see it. Some of the passes that he's making are poor. He can't even get to the ball sometimes when it's passed to him. And can we expect anything more? He's 39, so I'm not that surprised. So it's all good. Arda needs to be a regular starter in the 10. Yep, I believe Güler should start for rotation. Let Fede and Jude rest. Good call. Nicolas, should we go for Klopp or Xabi Alonso next season? Nicholas, I just actually did a poll just a bit ago, and right now everybody said to wait for Xabi Alonso. See, I think you could get Klopp mid-season if you actually really wanted to fire Carlo Ancelotti, which I do not, but it's all good. It's all good. Sezgin, hey, I didn't know you were live, man. It's all good, man. Sezgin, I was like, you know what? Let me go chat with the Madridistas. Let me just do that. Yeah, if you guys have notifications on, I've been kind of just wanting to go live whenever I want to go, not really on a strict schedule. So I think if you turn notifications on for the YouTube videos, you will get a notification if I go live. And I'll try to do a better job too if I'm going live to tweet it before it happens too. So, but yeah, notifications are probably the best way to get notified before I go live. So, but it's all good. We need to wake up because our next fixtures in Champions League are the ones we can. How good are we? Because Liverpool will want revenge. Milan, Dortmund, Atalanta are going to be tough to beat. Yeah, they're gonna be tough. Plus, we got El Clasico coming up too. This is where you find out how good of a team you are. I'm happy we lost now than when it actually matters, right? If we're gonna lose in the Champions League, let's lose in the group stages. I think it's still called the group stages, right? Notifications are on. I was talking to my girl. Oh, shout out to you, Sezgin. Shout out your girl, man. Nice. She wouldn't shut up. Okay. That's funny. Imora says, I think he's going to start with the same lineup on Saturday. The Endrick one? Okay. Because this little preview, guys, for the video later, that's the lineup I'm going with. Just hoping for Fran instead of Mendy. Shout out to Lunin, though, in the last one. I thought Lunin was good. Fran needs to be starting, as I've mentioned a million times. He needs to be starting. And I guess question for you all, I'll probably do a poll. Do you guys, when I do my match previews, do you guys like the more structured one where I basically talk a little bit and I'm like, okay, this is my preview, and then I say, okay, these are like the 3 players I want to watch? Or do you guys want a little more uncut version where it's a little more like this, where I kind of start with a blank slate and then I kind of like build it, and I said, this is why I would start this player here, this is why I would start this player here. I'm going to do a poll, and you can let me know. Video preference. Live. Okay. I'm doing a poll. How do you spell Courtois? Courtois. You like both? Live and uncut build lineup. So far. Show lineup. It's pretty split. Show lineup and talk about it. Oh, okay. And guys, I will give you an exclusive as well, since you are all joining me. Again, guys, I love you all. I appreciate you all watching with me. I'm not done yet. We're going to go a couple more minutes. Nightmare, yo, Dally. What's happening, Nightmare? It's league stages. Oh, league stages, Muhammad. Good call. I'm going to probably continue to call it group stages because that's what I do. UCL match for Madrid is irony because we, again, all team that going for revenge. Yeah. What's up, man? What's happening, guys? Live and uncut. You guys are kind of split. Okay, we might do a live and uncut one coming up here. But what I was going to say, I think uncut lineup would be more interesting. Okay. Maybe today I'll do it. Kind of like what I did here, but I'll kind of build it and stuff and see. I just want to see what you guys like the best and stuff like that. Just kind of make the best content for you all as much as possible. So what I was going to say. Oh, so with international break coming up here soon, I wanted to make a couple more videos still to talk about a couple things. The time zones are a bit weird, but I'll try to be in your streams too. I appreciate it, Nightmare. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, guys, turn notifications on to get notified whenever the streams happen. It's probably the best way to do it because I'm probably going to be pretty, like, whenever I want to go live, I'm going to do it. Appreciate all the reactions, guys, too. If you guys haven't liked the video, definitely hit that like button. Appreciate you all. All right, but let me just say what I wanted to say. So with international break coming up here, I still want to make a couple of videos talking about a couple of different things. So I already have one idea of a video coming up, and it's probably going through each of the players and saying if I would, where I would rank them in terms of keeping them, if we had to sell players, who I would sell, and then who I think we should loan as well. So that might be a live stream that we can all do it together, or that might be a planned video as well. Either way, look out for that. But the one I wanted from you, and this is a little exclusive for you all, so feel special for this. I wanted to make a video here answering some of your questions. A couple questions like, who's the biggest transfer I want to see us make next season? Who's the biggest transfer that we've missed out on in the past? Like the player that I really wanted to come to Real Madrid that ultimately never came to Real Madrid. And any other questions relating to Real Madrid for the future of Real Madrid or the past of Real Madrid. I wanted you guys to ask the questions, and if you ask the questions and I choose it, I will actually put it in the video as well. So I will put your comment in the video. So that will be getting posted to my community notes here soon. I will probably tweet it as well. So if you tweet at me and you're following me there, you have a chance to be able to be in the video as well. And so yeah, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, I wanted to feature some of your guys' questions here. I think it'd be fun for me to answer some of those, and also it's a chance for you to be featured in the video as well. So that's a little exclusive. Community notes will be posted, I think, midnight my time, so about 12-ish hours. But yeah, guys, it will be coming very, very soon. So let me know what you guys think about that. I think it'd be fun to do, though. I think it'd be fun, and again, giving you guys some more content, especially during international break when I can't talk about that. Can't talk about stuff there, but we'll probably do some lives and stuff too during international break as well. So that's all good. Poll ended 50-50. So appreciate it. Let's see. I like both. I think you should reserve a more uncut for big matches and a cut for the others. Ooh, okay. Does Villarreal count? Oh, I like that idea, light skin. That's a good idea. Okay. Time zones are a bit weird, but I'll try to be in your streams too. Appreciate it again, Nightmare. I think the loss was actually, thanks for all the reactions, guys. Thanks for liking the video. I appreciate you. I think the loss was actually at a good timing. We didn't need the win that much, and it showed us what we need, and Carlo was going to act on it, I think. Yeah, no, Sezgin, 100%. We can improve. We can focus on what the issue is. You know, when you skate by, you still get a result, a draw, a win, or whatever. It happens, right? But I think also Bayern Munich lost yesterday too, and nobody was talking about that. I didn't even know that until we did the live stream that they lost. And so some of the powerhouses did lose yesterday. Now, is Aston Villa a better team than Lille? Probably. They're probably a better team. But I rather lose, honestly, in the league stages. Whoever said it, shout out to you. I'd rather lose in the league stage here now than round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, or even in La Liga as well. So that's something. That's something if we can take a positive out of a negative. Jameer, so good to watch your live. Madrid here are more positive than other channels. Hey, appreciate it, man. Guys, I'm just me. I will just give you my opinion. If I'm not going to be biased toward Real Madrid in certain ways, I try not to be. I try to be pretty objective when I talk about things. I love making these videos. Love chatting with you all. And so, yeah, so Jameer, appreciate you. Appreciate you all watching, guys. Love you all. Says again, finally, some people realize the creativity and Arda brings is not something to be ungrateful for. He really brings a lot to the table, 100%. Carlo needs the fix up. True. What matches are you most excited for? Well, let's take a look, guys. Let's take a look. I'm excited for Chelsea versus Ghent today. If you guys don't know, I do root for Chelsea in the Prem. If they played Real Madrid, I will want Real Madrid to win 100 out of 100 times. But I love me some Cole Palmer. He is amazing. I don't know if he would ever come to Real Madrid, but he would be nasty at Real Madrid. He just doesn't care, man. I just love it. Okay, speaking of matches I'm looking forward to, obviously a rematch of the Champions League final. Dortmund, October 22nd. That will be a good one. And then you got El Clasico that week too. That's either going to be really good or really bad. So we will see. But both of those I'm looking forward to. AC Milan, is that in Milan? If it's in Milan, oh, it's at home. Okay. Still be fun. Liverpool at Anfield. That will be fun. And those are probably the ones just the rest of the year that I'm most looking forward to. So let's see. I saw a Madrid interview. He said the future leader is Arda. I love how he helps him out and mentors him like a father. Yeah, it's great. And I liked the link-up play yesterday with those two, too. I was encouraged with that. I heard that Verts are one of the players that Real Madrid are interested from. Can't talk. Yeah, I saw that, too. I just think he'd be a ton of money, and I just don't know if he actually makes it into the midfield. So, be interesting to see. Mario's, where are you from, bro? USA, man. USA. America. But I've been a couple of different places. I went to Madrid back in 2017. Did that. I was just in Iceland a couple weeks ago. Shout out to Iceland Real Madrid fans. I don't know how many are there or even in the chat, but shout out to them. Bayern played way better than Villa and lost, so it's different. Yeah, Pimp, I didn't watch the match, but that's good to know. I think they had chances, though, for sure. I actually think that loss is a blessing in disguise. We will definitely come back stronger. Agreed. I think Ancelotti can still turn this season around. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. I think so, for sure. Lord, are you married? Yes, sir. Check the ring. Got the watch, too. If you guys are into watches, tweet at me too. I will love to talk about watches. Also, I don't know if you guys are into sneakers. I am, and I will show you something. I'm not. If you don't care, that's fine. But I got blessed by the sneaker gods. Check out this. Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low with the pink laces, olive green. If you guys like it, let me know what you think. I think it's pretty sick, so. But we got other hobbies other than football. But I love football. Let's see. Cole Palmer is insane. He is, dude. He's so good, man. I mentioned, I think he was like top 10 player last year. So in the world, he's probably on the edge of top 5. He's probably the best Premier League player right now, maybe. Anymore. I'm also a Chelsea fan. Awesome, man. Let's hope they can get the win today. I like that they have basically the two teams. You know, that you have the Europa, what is it called? Conference League? Yeah, Europa Conference League team. That's fun to watch in Nkunku, stuff like that. Lavia's good. I think it's fun. But yeah, they're pretty solid, actually. Hami just followed you on Twitter. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, tweet during the games too. So, and anything related to Real Madrid. So thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Let's see. Villa might not Lille level, but Villa not doing so great in Prem. So yeah, Bayern lost. Yeah. I hope we pick up the pace before a Clasico. 100%, man. What's Cole Palmer release clause? He just signed a contract extension. Chillwire. I wonder what his transfer market is. Hold on. You guys can do it with me. He's an ugly kid though, man. But 90 mil for Cole Palmer. That's what his worth is. He's not even getting paid that much though. I'm looking. He doesn't have a release clause, so and it's till 2033. So he is probably not going anywhere. And not every player can come to Real Madrid. You know, not everybody's at that level. I do think Cole Palmer is probably pretty close to that level. So I don't really want him to leave Chelsea though. But if he would leave Chelsea, obviously I would want him to come into Real Madrid. So. We need a lot of goals in Barca game. They will score whatever if we do. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thank God for Chelsea. I can actually watch football this season. Yeah, they've been actually entertaining. There was like 2 or 3 years ago where they were awful. I think they got like 1 goal in a month. Think about that. Pathetic. Which Real Madrid is on track to do that right now. So not great. Who do you think would be the perfect coach for Real Madrid? I would love to see Pep Guardiola, to be honest. Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about Pep. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough to say, you know, oh, perfect coach. Perfect coach. Pep, it'd be interesting to see what Pep would do. I don't know. Maybe Xabi. I don't know. It's tough to know perfect coach. I think I'm probably asking a lot for Xabi. I'm curious how Klopp would do, to be honest, too. If Xabi comes next season, he can bring Wirtz with him. I think, but we don't need him. We have Arda. That's true. I think the thing with Wirtz too is he would be very expensive. So why would you spend a lot of money on another midfielder? I don't know. May God bless you both, Daly. Hey, appreciate it, Lord. Thank you. Sneaker culture is not popular in EU, bro. Unlike USA. It's all good. It's all good. I think they're cool. I know EU people. You know, EU people. They got a lot more style too. You guys, let me know too. I didn't ask. Usually do. Where are you guys reporting in from? Where are you guys chatting in from? Let me know in the chat what country you're from. And love to see the representation from the Madridistas everywhere. So, Chillwire mentioned that no release clause for Cole Palmer. Is making content more of a hobby or a job? It's a hobby, prop hot. I just basically, I'll tell you guys the backstory a little. A couple of people I watch who make Chelsea content, right? And they do match previews, match reactions and stuff. And I think a lot of like you want to see somebody's reaction and somebody's thoughts about, or like the latest news or transfer rumors and stuff for your team, right? And for me, for Real Madrid, when I was looking for like Real Madrid reactions, Real Madrid previews, and literally at the time, there was nothing, no content. And so I was like, okay, I guess I was like, I like to talk football. I don't talk football with, there's like a couple people in my life I talk about it with. So I was like, maybe I can make some of these videos. And so for me, it's just a hobby. We do not make with nothing on this really. And so, it's just for fun for me. But I love doing it. If it ever could come into anything where, we can get credentials for the Santiago Bernabeu, something like that, get to ask the coach some questions, Carlo Ancelotti, talk to some players, that'd be incredible, and I'd love to bring you guys that content if that's something that we could eventually get to. So, but yeah, that's what's happening here. So hobby for sure. I don't think Palmer wants to leave the Prem. I don't think so either. Chelsea and Real Madrid do have good relationships. That is true. Madrid should keep an eye on John Duran and other strikers. Yeah, Duran's good. He was linked to Chelsea earlier too. That he had a pretty nice goal yesterday though. Bayern Munich versus Barcelona will be one of the biggest matches. When's that one? I didn't even know that's happening. That's cool. No, Pep is not suited for Real Madrid. He is a team's coach. We are players team. Hell no to Pep. Yo, my G, what's up, bro? Ronnie, what's happening, buddy? Cyprus, London. Timber is a good center back. Because our midfielders, besides Goulier, lack creativity and ball control. I think that's Germany. Nightmare. Shout out to Germany. That was devastating. What was that? Germany. Yeah, Ronnie, you're right. Germany, Bangladesh, Sweden. Today is the day of German unity, the German national holiday. Oh, very cool. So you guys is it no work today in Germany? I am from Norway, but living in Singapore for job. Oh, nice. Lord, how do you like Singapore? Norwegian. Are you a big Holland fan? I'm guessing. I'm assuming so. I like the fact that we are playing the team that is on top of the table in the Champions League next. Chatting from South Africa. Awesome, man. Shout out to all of you. Smiling on the thumbnail after we lost. No. I didn't want to do it. This is a positive Real Madrid chat today, Ronnie. We're moving forward. We're focusing on Villarreal. It's all good, man. It's all good. Smiling on the thumbnail. Nightmare. Yep. Gotcha. That's cool. Enjoy the holiday, man. If we win against Dortmund, I think we can get a good result against Barcelona. I'm hoping so. That would be good. Hot and sweaty, but also very clean, crime-free, and progressive. Very good. Very good. Never been to Singapore. Maybe one day. Try to be everywhere, guys. Try to be everywhere. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, though, for the lineup. I'm liking this lineup. I think we're going to go with this one here for the next one against Villarreal. I'm expecting we need a big performance. If Rodrigo's back, I would love him to be back. Right, guys? I think that'd be really good to see. And hopefully Militao is good to go. And hopefully going into international break, we can end it with a victory. But this is what I'm kind of thinking. So we will make the video later today. But before I go, if you guys have any other questions for me, let me know. But again, guys, as I mentioned to you before, if you guys missed it, I will be having a post on community notes. Also, I will post it on Twitter, so you can tweet at me or post it on the community notes. But I will be basically asking you, ask me a question about Real Madrid, a transfer I want to see in the future, transfer I wish that happened, any other questions related to Real Madrid. Where do you see us in 5 years, 10 years? How many Champions Leagues are we going to get with Mbappe, et cetera, stuff like that. Post it on those community notes, tweet it at me, and I will take a couple of those questions. And I probably won't be able to do all of them, unfortunately, but I will post them into the YouTube video as well so you can be featured in the video. I think it'd be really fun for us. And it might be kind of a new recurring theme that happens over the next couple of months whenever we're on international break and stuff like that. So let's see. I was laughing the sad face for the match reaction, Yanni. Yeah, I only do it if it's bad. I don't want to be clickbait or anything, but that's how I was feeling. We should keep contact with Garnacho and Menu. That's the lineup we need, all the games. Yeah, you're right. Let's do this one more time. Yeah. Says again, I thought you'd like that lineup. Incoming 3 big game players getting injured in international break. This almost happened. Yeah. Hyper is bored. You're right. I thought you said you prefer the 4-3-3. Why is your lineup 4-4-2? I do prefer excuse me. I've been talking almost hour 20. I do prefer the 4-3-3, but what I mentioned before, I don't know what Rodrigo's fitness level is. And so I guess I will monitor it over the next hour or two. And in the video, I will probably mention both. If Rodrigo is fit, do the 4-3-3 and do Arda Güler on the right and take Fede Valverde off, let him rest a little. Camavinga coming back, I think that could be fine. I 100% prefer the 4-3-3 in terms of attacking. You can then mold into the 4-4-2 later, and you can bring on Mendy for Fran. You can bring on, Valverde if you want to for defense, but 100% prefer the 4-3-3. I just think if Rodrigo's not healthy, which he wasn't healthy in the last one, who knows? You should watch the Bundesliga 2 in Germany at some point, or hopefully watch the Champions League final in the Bayern Arena, Allianz Arena. I watch Bundesliga. I try to watch it. I would say I watch Real Madrid most, Prem 2, Chelsea, and then I try to watch Bundesliga 2, and then it's tough for me, but I don't watch Serie A as much as I would like to. But those are the big ones that I do watch. I think Garnacho must come to Real Madrid. I think Garnacho would love to come to Real Madrid. Sean, why is Vinny playing so badly this season? Last season, he was one of the best players in the world. I talked about it earlier. I think he needs help from the left backs and from Bellingham, and as well as his other striker. Endrick didn't know exactly what to be doing. I think if Rodrigo would have been in there, it would have been a lot better looking, and so that would have been better. But Bellingham needs to be stepping up. Fran Garcia needs to be coming, or if it was Mendy, overlapping with Vinny, taking away that second defender. But the thing with Vinny, if we were going to blame anything for Vinny, he's not been clinical when it comes to actually shooting the ball. He's been pretty poor overall, so look for Vinny, hopefully, to be better with that in the future. Endrick is better than Harry Kane. He won a trophy. Harry Kane, that would have been an interesting transfer when we were rumored with them for like 100 mil. I hope our players don't get injured in international break, 100%. And Tony was one that passed it to him. True, says again, true. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Great last mention. Tony carried us with his passing last year, so that's all good. Visit Singapore while I'm here. There are many cool locations near from Phuket, Bali, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand. Awesome, man. Awesome. Executioner, hello. What's happening, buddy? You think Fede should start against Villarreal? I know it's a dumb question, but he looks fatigued, and I feel like he could get injured with all the games. He might have to just because of the lack of depth on the midfield, and we might not have a choice, unfortunately. So I'd prefer him not to start, get some rest, especially since he's going to go to Uruguay and have to do 90 more minutes there for them. So says again, even I would look good with Tony Kroos behind me. Hey, says again, don't sell yourself short, buddy. Never know, man. Hypersport. If Fede starts, hopefully he doesn't play full 90 minutes. Agreed. Mbappe must play on the left to see what he can do just one match. I would not mind that as well. So, well, guys, I'm going to end it right here. We went an hour 20. Executioner doing good. Sorry, buddy, I'm ending it now. But hope Kane can break the curse this season. I feel bad for him since he's such a good player. Hopefully a good performance for Saturday, first time in the Bernabeu for me. Awesome, man. Hey, enjoy Saturday. Big time. Do the stadium tour if you haven't already. See all the trophies and stuff like that. Executioner still disappointed, though. Yeah, I get it, buddy. So, guys, we're going to end it here. I will be making my match preview later today. Again, if you guys haven't already, follow me on Twitter. If you guys haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. Like the video. Appreciate you all coming. I know this last minute. We'll try to do these a lot more in the future, especially during international break. Says again, I'll see you later, man. But yeah, guys, love you all. Appreciate you all. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Okay, guys? Appreciate you all. Again, it's Medalli with Dally C. Cheers. Hala Madrid.